your curly hair turns into a frizz ball in high humidity or monsoons, you definitely need to watch this video. Hello everyone, this is Khushbu Singhvi and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm sharing some amazing tips, styling methods, hacks if I can call them, and the most amazing product recommendations which can make your curly life super easy in high humidity and in the monsoon season. Listen, I live in Goa where humidity is more than 90% for most part of the year, and I'm sure a lot of people in southern part of India will relate and understand this crazy humidity. Also in monsoons it gets super crazy, so I think I'm very used to handling my curls in this weather now because this is something we deal with every day. So I thought, why not share these styling techniques with you all to make your curly hair life super easy in humidity and in monsoons. So let's get started. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with the products first, and what kind of products should you use in monsoons according to your hair type, and then we'll go with the different styling methods, hacks, tips that I absolutely recommend in this weather. Okay, when it's high humidity and monsoons, I definitely prefer using moisturizing shampoos for my hair. So what happens in high humidity is, if your curls are dry, if your hair is dry, it's going to suck all the moisture from the air, and that is why you get that frizz. You know, that whole crazy frizz that you see is basically your hair trying to suck in the moisture from air. So you need to ensure that your hair is moisturized well and it doesn't need that extra moisture from the air, so that you don't get that extra frizz. So I personally on an everyday basis prefer to use moisturizing gentler shampoos for my hair. Of course, I do go and clarify as in when I need, which is usually once in 2 to 3 weeks. Okay, shampoos that I absolutely love to use on a daily basis is the True Frog Moisturizing Shampoo. It's a beautiful shampoo. The Ashba shampoo, again, very, very nice. Guys, the Bestlife Charcoal Shampoo. It's a fantastic product. Definitely can really help you with your itchy scalp as well in monsoons and works absolutely great. I also a lot of times go ahead with co-washing my hair, and I love to use the Curlup Cowash. The best, I can tell you, that is the best co-wash I've ever used. I absolutely love it. So yeah, basically what I'm trying to say is go for a gentler shampoo and or a co-wash as and when needed. Definitely clarify your hair once in 2 to 3 weeks. So of course you can use any moisturizing shampoo that you have. I personally love using these, so just giving you an idea. I definitely feel that stylers plays a much major role during monsoons and humidity, so I'm going to get to that, but I just wanted to give you an idea for your shampoos, conditioners and deep conditioners as well. Okay, moving on to our conditioners and deep conditioners now. So definitely please deep condition your hair as and when needed. You can go ahead with any good nourishing moisturizing conditioner for your hair. Personally, the ones that I absolutely love, the Argan Nourish conditioner from Bestlife. It's a beautiful one. Again, the Ashba conditioner, absolutely amazing. Then you can go for the Manetain conditioner. If your hair is little medium to thick, you will love this product. I personally love this a lot. This can also be used as a deep conditioner. For deep conditioning, I personally love to use the True Frog deep conditioner. It's a beautiful product. The Ashba deep conditioner, again, great. So you can go for any good nourishing moisturizing conditioner or deep conditioner that works for you. That's absolutely fine. Okay, now we move on to our stylers. So for leave-in, now in monsoons, between a leave-in and a cream, I personally prefer to use a leave-in over a cream. My hair do not like very heavy products in monsoons or in humidity, and creams are normally slightly heavier. Not always, it's not like a ground rule, but as per my experience, they are slightly heavier. On a general note, I definitely prefer using leave-ins in high humidity over creams. The leave-ins that I absolutely love using, I'm really enjoying this year, is the Manetain Leave-in. This is going to work for all hair types. Even if your hair is fine, this is going to work for you. Another leave-in that I absolutely love and I've always loved using is the Ashba Leave-in. This is my absolute favorite. My hair is medium to thick and they are dry, so my hair absolutely loves the Ashba Leave-in. You can try this out. Another leave-in that I absolutely love using is the Love Beauty Planet Leave-in. Absolutely fantastic, amazing product. So these are my personal favorites. You can definitely choose any leave-in that works for you. Now I'm going to move on to some light oils, and I'll tell you why I'm talking about light oils, because they play a great role in humidity and in monsoons, and I'll tell you why, because they really help in locking in the moisture. So oils like argan oil, grapeseed oil, sweet almond oil, these are fantastic products because we are looking for lightweight sealant oils. Okay, so they really work great. I will tell you in the hacks how to use this for styling. Okay, you can use any lightweight sealant oil, works perfectly fine. Currently I'm using the Wishcare sweet almond oil. It works fantastic, but if you have argan oil, grapeseed oil or any other light oil blend like the Fix My Curls serum which is there, the oil blend, even that works great. So you can use any of these that you have. Okay, next we'll move on to mousse. Now I know that people might think that mousses will not work in humidity, but I'll tell you how and why. But I'll first give you my recommendations. Ashba Mousse has to be my most favorite. It will top the list. It is definitely one of the best mousses out there, not only in the Indian market, but everywhere that I've tried. I love this mousse. So this definitely is my top recommendation. But I also like the Curlup and the True Frog mousse. So you can choose any of these. People with finer hair, I think even Curlup and True Frog will work great for you. But if you have a little thick hair, I would definitely recommend going for Ashba. But Curlup and True Frog are also very, very nice. So yeah. Now moving on to the gels. Gels play such an important role in this weather. Okay, so this is like the final barrier from the whole humid air, to stop it from entering your hair. So I love using hard hold gels in this weather, and my personal current favorite is the Manetain hard hold gel. This is a newer launch, but I'm already on my third bottle. I think it was launched last year or sometime. I'm already on my third bottle of this gel because it's a small bottle also, and I absolutely love this. This is such a gorgeous product, you guys. This by itself also works really great in humidity. I have tried it for my vacations as well, and of course in Goa also, and I really like it. Only thing I will say that if you have fine hair, this product can be heavy for you because this might weigh down your hair or make your hair look stringy. But apart from that, everyone else can use it. Another amazing product will be the Ashba Custard. Oh my god, this is such a beautiful product, you guys. This by itself is enough to tackle any kind of humidity, but it is a little tricky product to use. You need to get the hang of it. Highly recommend to use this only on your dripping wet hair, please. Otherwise it can be really difficult to manage. It gives a very hard cast which is difficult to break. So I'll definitely recommend using this only on wet hair. You will get the hang of it when you use it 2 to 3 times. So give it that time and don't worry about it. Again, this is a product that I will not recommend people with very fine hair to use. But I think you can work around, even with both of these gels, you can work around your way, maybe mix it with a little lighter weight gel, not use them by itself. These things can work for fine haired people. Okay, now another two gels that I love to use in this weather is the Curlup gel and the Ashba gel. These have been my favorites forever. They actually work in every weather, including humidity and monsoons. Now, these will not give you as strong hold as the Manetain and the Ashba gel, but these are still great products. Both of these can work for each and every hair type. So yeah, these are my gel recommendations. Okay, so these were all the products that I recommend using in monsoons, but how you use them is also very, very important. So before I tell you some simple wash days and how you can handle your curl on an everyday basis, I'm sharing 3 best methods, which you can do on days when you need your curls to be the best, like when you are, when you have some events to attend, you're on a holiday, you're going to be moving out a lot. For any reason, you just want your curls to be the best, or you're really looking for the great definition, great looking curls. These 3 methods are definitely the best in humidity. You can literally have humidity proof curls with these 3 is what I can say. But I'll also give you some normal wash day tips after these 3. Okay. So hack number 1 will be layering up your gels. Yes. So use a moisturizing gel first, something like Curlup or Ashba gel, and then follow it up with a hard hold gel. This works so good, you guys. So use your shampoo and conditioner as usual. Then I take my leave-in and I apply it on both sides of my hair. Now it's very, very important that your leave-in is nicely distributed throughout your hair. Now please see, I don't go overboard with the quantity of the leave-in. I just use enough, but it's very, very important that it's equally distributed in your hair. So after you use a leave-in, please use a comb or a brush and go through your entire hair. You will feel it that the leave-in is there everywhere. If you feel any part there is no leave-in, just apply it. But please take a brush or a comb and go through your entire hair. This really helps in an even distribution. Okay, after you have done that, use your moisturizing gel like the Curlup gel, the Ashba gel. You can also use the Fix My Curls jelly. Okay, after this, I recommend plopping your hair for around 10 minutes. Now, if plopping doesn't work for you, you can take a soft t-shirt material and just go ahead and scrunch your hair like this. Okay, you can do that as well. But if plopping works for you, then go ahead and you plop your hair for around 10 minutes, and after that you come back and apply the second gel. Now if you have really fine hair, you can continue with the same gel like the Ashba or the Curlup or the Fix My Curls jelly. But if you have medium to coarse hair, you can definitely go for the Manetain gel. It is a beautiful gel, will give you a great hold and will work so good, you guys. So you can either repeat the same gel that you've used first, or you can try the Manetain hard hold gel. It works amazing. Even Ashba serum as the first gel will work really nice because it really locks in that moisture. It's very hydrating. So people with fine hair can also use Ashba serum as the first layer and then Curlup or Ashba gel as the second layer. I will not recommend using the Ashba Custard as your second gel. No, that by itself is enough. I'll come to that later. So do not use that here. Trust me, even if you're on a holiday or wherever, your hair will not become a frizz ball if you move out even in the highest humidity area. Only thing you have to take care is please ensure you dry your hair before you're out of your house, okay? So definitely a diffuser is a must, absolutely must. In this weather, I would recommend definitely having one so that you can actually retain your curls for long. Okay, the pros of this method are that you will have the most amazing curls even on day 4 in high humidity. They will look super lustrous. Okay, they're gonna hold, the definition is going to hold really, really well. And I just love the way it looks, the way it feels, the way it actually survives the humidity. The cons are that this may or may not work for fine hair people. And the second big con is that this can increase your drying time because you're layering up your gels. But using the damp method will definitely help in, reducing that time. Now, if you somehow live in an area where the monsoons are not really crazy as like Goa, then maybe you can even apply the gel without using the damp method. Yeah. Now let's move on to our second method, which is going to be the mousse, gel mousse. This works so good, you guys, in monsoons, and this is good for each and every hair type. Even the very fine hair people can try this method. So see, again, use your shampoo and conditioner as usual, or a co-wash, whatever you're using, and then you're gonna apply a leave-in. Again, I will say this, that for the leave-in, please ensure it's distributed nicely all over your hair. It's a very important thing to do. So please use a comb or a brush to go and distribute your leave-in evenly in your hair. Now, after applying the leave-in, what I do is I squeeze out the excess water with my hands. Just take your hair and squeeze out all the excess water. If you want, you can also use a t-shirt here. It's absolutely your choice. You can go either way. You can use a t-shirt or just squeeze out the excess water from your hand, and then go ahead and apply your mousse, and then you can go ahead with your favorite mousse. Personally, for me, Ashba works the best, like Curlup and True Frog. So use any of these mousses. I'm using Ashba mousse here because, as I told you, it's my personal favorite. Use you don't have to go overboard with the quantity, but use enough that all your hair is covered with the mousse. After that, follow up with your favorite gel. I'm using the Ashba gel here. It works great. When I'm layering up my mousse gel mousse, I do not really go for the very hard hold ones. So Ashba or Curlup are great choices to use here. So after applying the gel evenly again throughout my hair, I'm gonna go again with the mousse. Guys, this gives such amazing curls. Actually protects your hair pretty well in humidity. Curls feel much lighter. Okay, and it just feels really nice and gives you great results. The pros of this method will be curls will dry up faster as compared to the other methods that we are considering in humidity or monsoons. It will give you great looking curls, great definition, will last you a good time, and it works for each and every hair type. Cons of this method can be that you will see slightly more frizz than the other methods that I'm discussing here, but it's not that it's going to bother. Your curls will still look great, definitely not getting into a frizz ball. It's just that it will have a slightly more frizz, which will also give you more volume. So that's the only con of this particular method. Now, moving on to our third styling method that works amazing in monsoons is layering up your stylers with the oil, like using LOG, like leave-in oil and a gel. This also use a cream oil and a gel. Absolutely up to you, but I personally prefer using leave-in oil and a gel. So again, wash your hair as usual. Start with your leave-in, okay? Now, when you're using the oil, again, please remember even distribution is the key. Now, when you're using your oil, you just have to use it from your mid-length to the end. You do not need to apply it on the whole hair, and also the quantity should be just enough. Do not go overboard with the quantity of oil. Normally 3 to 4 drops on half side of your hair will be enough. You can increase it little, decrease it little according to how it's working for you. Okay, and then follow it up with your gel. You can even use the Curlup gel here, Ashba gel here, the normal Ashba gel, or you can use the Manetain hard hold gel. All of them will work great. Guys, again, this gives you amazing results. Now, this oil that you're using will also work as a sealant. Instead of this oil, you can also try using the Ashba serum as the middle layer. Even that works fantastic. Okay, so either you can go for a lightweight oil, or if you have the Ashba serum, you can use that as well as your middle layer. The pros of this method is that you will get the most lustrous, shiny looking curls. They will last you a good long time, even in humidity and monsoons. And this method also will work for everyone. Only the quantity is what you have to keep in mind. Cons of this method, actually there are no cons because it's just that it's a little tricky. The quantities you'll have to figure it out, like when you use the first time you might think it's not working for you. Do not use too much of oil, it can make your hair look greasy. So that is a tricky part, that you have to figure out the quantity, but once you do that, you will have the most gorgeous looking curls. So yeah. Okay, So these three, of course, you can use when you really want that great definition. Even on a usual day, if you wish to, you can obviously use these because this will keep your curls good for the next 4-5 days. Now I'll talk about the simpler wash days which you can do on a routine basis when you do not want to layer up all these products. Okay, so you can go with your normal shampoo, conditioner, and a leave-in, and then you can just follow up with the Ashba Custard. That is a product I think actually made for humidity, for monsoons, for all this kind of weather because it gives you such amazing hold, such amazing cast. It really protects your curls, and by itself it is enough. You do not need to layer it up with the other things. Yeah, definitely do use a leave-in underneath, but yeah, that will be enough. So Ashba Custard is absolutely fantastic. If you have medium to thick hair, you can definitely have this product in your stash. Please remember, it will take 2 to 3 wash days to get used to the product, to understand the quantity you need to use, to understand how to apply, how much to apply. Please always use it on, like, nicely wet hair. I highly recommend that. Do not try it on your damp hair at all. Absolutely refrain from doing that. Yeah, so it will take you a few washes to understand, but once you do, it is a gorgeous product, you guys. Then instead of that, you can also use the Manetain Hard Hold Gel directly. Even that works great in monsoons. I won't say as good as the Ashba Custard, but really very, very nice. It will give you great looking curls, and you will have, definitely your head is not becoming a frizz ball when you use a good hard hold gel. You can definitely try the Manetain Hard Hold Gel as well. Honestly, really don't know how I forgot to mention about this product in the video. This is something I recently discovered and so glad I did. This is basically a hold spray. What you have to do is style your hair like how you usually do. Let your hair dry, and after that just spray it over. Now this doesn't have that odd smell or doesn't make your hair hard like the usual hairsprays. This just is like almost feel like nothing. You'll just feel like there is a little product in your hair. That's it, nothing else, and no odd smell. It actually smells nice, and this will really hold your curls for a much longer duration. So days when you do not have time to follow all the steps or all the styling methods I shared earlier, but still have a very important event to attend, this can be a lifesaver. So definitely try this one out. Now for people who are working out every day, who really do not have time to go through long wash days, and in monsoons or even in high humidity when you work out and you have a sweaty scalp, you cannot afford to not wash your hair because it gets really itchy, and this whole so much of fungus in the air can even make it worse for you with a sweaty scalp. So I personally prefer to wash my hair, and I normally prefer to go for a co-wash or moisturizing shampoo for all my midweek washes. So yeah. So these were my tips for your high humidity and monsoon season. This is how I go about with my hair. These are my favorite products. So I really hope all this was really helpful for you guys. If you have any questions, anything that you cannot understand, or you need recommendations, please feel free to ask me in the comments. And thank you so much for watching this video.